of Zementis. Good afternoon out of San Diego here. I see we have quite a nice crowd here joining us for our presentation here on efficient deployment of predictive analytics through open standard and cloud computing. A little bit of a long title, but I figured that will give everyone a good idea of what we're going to talk about today. Maybe a brief introduction up front about Zementis. We're focused on operational predictive analytics. That means the deployment, the integration of predictive analytics into your operational business processes. On one side, we offer consulting services around data mining, predictive analytics, statistical data analysis, and have built various predictive solutions, from credit risk assessment all the way through quality control and predictive maintenance in the smart grid area. Our core presentation today will actually focus on our software products, specifically on the ADAPA decision engine. Zementis, we're based here in San Diego. This is our headquarters. We're also present in Hong Kong with an office, and we have partners throughout Europe. The presentation today will touch on three topics and kind of lead up to the business benefits that using predictive analytics in the context of open standards and cloud computing will bring. So I'll go a little bit into the starting point on predictive analytics. What is predictive analytics itself? Why do we need it? What is it good for? And that leads over into the open standards, specifically the PMML standard, which is the Predictive Model Markup Language for data mining models. And then also touch specifically today, of course, for the cloud computing conference on cloud computing itself and how cloud computing enables us to deliver much more efficient predictive analytics to the line of business. Just at the starting point, everyone probably has heard about analytics. It's even in the mainstream media now with the book by Tom Davenport, Competing on Analytics. We'll actually be on the, I'd say, forefront of analytics, which is called predictive analytics. So once you've gathered all your data, what do you do with it looking forward? Not just traditional business intelligence, not looking backward and actually doing data mining on the data and building predictive models, uncovering hidden data that are not obvious, and then building models that actually help you make better and smarter decisions, predicting outcomes in the future. For example, fraud detection, credit risk detection, predictive maintenance decisions on devices that are deployed somewhere in the internet. So there's various applications across all vertical industries, so to speak. So data mining is kind of the broader topic, predictive analytics then turning towards using that model to predict future outcomes. And talking about predictive analytics, we're in the fortunate position to have one common standard. It's called the PMML standard, Predictive Model Markup Language. It's an XML-based language to express data mining models and transformations and to exchange those models between various different applications. It also helps us to clearly separate the deployment of data mining as well from the development of data mining models. So on one side you can choose the best tool to build your model. On the other side you can choose a different vendor to deploy your models. And PMML standard allows you to basically exchange between different vendors the type of application that you'd like to deploy. The critical part here is at the bottom. PMML eliminates the need for custom model deployment and also ensures scalability and reliability. So you don't need to build custom code, custom Java code, for example, to take a model from your development environment into your production environment. And you just leave the scalability and reliability up to that particular engine that actually connects into your deployment. PMML is a very mature standard. It's been around for about 10 years and it has been supported by pretty much every major industry vendor. The interesting part there is that it's not just analytics vendors like SAS or SPSS, Zementis one of them, but it's also across business intelligence, MicroStrategy, TIBCO, Teradata, open source solutions, KNIME, R, soon to come also RapidEye.